year 2024 has just begun, there have been a lot of media reports about protests or attacks or simply uprisings, social discontent. And it has started very fast just as the new year arrived. Why? Because we are right now in the numerological 8th year, and in numerology, number 8 is ruled by Saturn. And what does Saturn rule? It rules paradoxically order, but also a reformation of this order and rebellion that leads to reconstruction of things that don't work. Saturn rules efficiency, so any structure that doesn't satisfy the needs of the public is going to be right now very loudly and very publicly torn down, or at least contested before it gets torn down. And that is something that is in stark contrast to last year, which was ruled by the South Node K2 as a number 7 year, where K2 can rule, yes, spiritual development, but also material stagnation. So in a way, jumping from a 7 year to an 8 year, we are always in a situation where a lot of issues that people might have felt they are sleeping on come to the surface, and people suddenly wake up, get out of the comfort zone, and start fixing what doesn't work in their opinion. So as this year progresses, you might find with each month having its own vibration. For example, if you have an 8 year and if you add a 1 to January, there's going to be a number 9, which is ruled by Mars. So as every month of the year progresses, you're going to see that different situations arise as a result of people not agreeing to what doesn't work anymore. As a result of people not standing down anymore for things that have been hurting, especially masses, because Saturn rules masses, problems that affect and hurt a lot of people for a long time. You will see that people kind of break out of this inertia that could have been observed last year in the South Node year, and they organize themselves to protest against things, some of which have not been fixed possibly for quite some time. Year cycles arrive on a loop every 9 years. So right now, if you're looking to see what could potentially happen, look at what happened to you in 2015, which was also an 8 year. Naturally, the composite numbers are different. Back then we had 2, 1, and 5. Right now we have 2 2s, which is the moon, and the 4. The 4 is also a number that is ruled with a mix of Saturn and North Node. So the Saturnian vibration, the progressive liberal vibration, is increased this year, and the moon also rules our ego consciousness and functioning in the material world. So you can see a lot of structures being contested for the purpose of satisfying and being able to take care of the common man. And that comes in together with the transit of Pluto into Aquarius, which is going to take a lot of time for it to be visible, so don't panic about that one. I recently made a whole video about this transit. I think it's just the previous one that I posted, so check it out if you want to know more about that. But this year especially is going to be in a way a very dynamic, forward-moving kickstart into the next 20 years of gradual social change regarding certain oppressive systems that people just simply refuse to live under a day longer.